Hello everybody, hope you're well, hope you had a good new year. It's that time of year again where I want to make a video to kind of reflect and show some gratitude for the past year that we just had. I had an amazing opportunity arise for my filmmaking journey at the latter part of last year, and that's something that I want to get into at the end of this video. Something I'm not going to go too deep into in this intro, so yeah, I'm just going to roll the film and then we'll get into it after, so enjoy. So 2021 was an amazing year. It was filled with projects that I considered my best work to date, but you get to the end of the year with an empty diary for the year ahead and kind of wonder if and how you can top it. But I couldn't be filled with more gratitude to present to you the AM Films 2022 in review. So the year started full steam ahead when Sean asked me to shoot the advert for his first signature guitar with Charvel. We worked round the clock for about 3 straight weeks to create something that we feel would represent just how monumental this was for him. This is something he's worked his entire career towards, and I've luckily had a front row seat watching just how much work he puts into everything he does. Proud of you, bro. In the last week of editing this project, we were scheming for what would turn into our most ambitious music video to date. Eye to Eye is something I'm so proud of, but I definitely felt a lot of pressure on my shoulders. We shot in 6 locations over the course of a week, and honestly, it was just a huge collaborative effort from the Sleeps team all around. One thing I discovered while shooting this video, it turns out Loz is an amazing actor, but never mess with his pie and peas. Seriously. The weekend before we were heading off on our US tour with Wage War, I was honoured to have shot a music video for my oldest pals in the music industry, Bury Tomorrow. Always such a pleasure seeing these guys, and with help from my dude Barnsey, I think we produced something pretty cool. While I was on the US tour, I was set with a task, to shoot an advert for Laney's new portable Bluetooth speaker. We had a day off in Cleveland, Ohio, and we shot this thing in just 1 day and a crew of 3, me, Barnsey and Sav. We got to work with the talent that is Sam Woodall, and honestly, she worked her arse off on this day, so thank you, Sam. Next up, when I had 8 weeks at home, I shot a couple of music videos for the band Jet Ski, a great bunch of guys coming out of the Sheffield music scene. We shot these videos on back-to-back weekends, and massive thank you to Amber for agreeing to get into the North Sea at 7 AM. The rest of the year was quite sporadic because of my touring schedule, but I managed to fit in a couple of weddings, a business promo video, and a Dusk Till Dawn inspired music video for my dudes in State of You. So while all that was happening, I had been scheming away and writing something that I've been wanting to do my entire filmmaking career. It was a busy year as it was with the Sleeps touring schedule and everything filmmaking wise that I usually try and work around the Sleep schedule, but this is something I've been wanting to do my entire filmmaking career, so it's something that I tried to make happen, and it did. The big reveal, it's a short film, a short horror film called Upheaval, and it was something that I had an idea for a couple of years ago. And it wasn't until I met Steve, the lead singer from State of You, when I shot their video in 2021, that I kind of wanted to just knuckle down with it, and because he's an amazing script writer, and I felt that if we collaborated on it, that we could produce something amazing, and I think it is something really great. It's not just a horror film for the sake of being a horror. It's I wanted some like deeper kind of subtext to it, which I think we achieved with this. And yeah, we kind of knuckled down and we writ it over the course of a year, kind of massaging the script until we got it into a place that we wanted it. It was a grueling process, and everything about it was super hard. We got it casted, we had the locations, we had everything kind of locked in place, a shoot date, all the crews locked in, kind of before we had the budget to make it, because something on a scale that we wanted to do, it's not something you can pull off on a shoestring budget, basically. So yeah, the next port of call was trying to go to investors and trying to get this thing funded. And we went to a production company called Big Bad Films, and they loved the project, they wanted to get behind it, and yeah, they funded it. And it was kind of like a dream come true moment, where there was this story that we were writing for so long, and a story we kind of wanted to tell, and we were going to be given the opportunity to tell it, which is amazing. And long story short, we shot this thing in November when Sleeps had a little bit of time off from touring, and it was the best experience of my filmmaking career, definitely. I was directing it. It was my first time directing like proper actors and dialogue, and it was something that I prepped heavily for. But like the cast and just the quality of the acting in it made my life very, very easy in regards to that. And the whole crew and everybody around it were just amazing, and it was one of the best experiences I've had in my filmmaking career. I'll put some clips of the film up now. Basically, the story goes, without ruining it, this couple are heading to this kind of holiday home to fix their broken relationship, but when they get there, it's quite quickly apparent that they have to be faced with some kind of tragedies and this kind of dark past that neither of them kind of want to face, and because obviously it's a horror, there's a lot of spooky kind of elements in there, and the kind of subtext and the message behind it is trying to say that, you know, never take the situation that you're in right now for granted, because you never know what kind of like tragedies around the corner in your life. And it's just about like speaking from experience. You know, I'm somebody who's been through a lot of grief in their life, and it's something that I try and apply on a daily basis, is never take anything for granted, basically. So it'll be doing the film festival circuits this year, and it'll probably be out at the back end of summer online for you all to see. And then in the meantime, we've been set with the task of writing a feature film script within this kind of same universe from the production company. And yeah, it sounds fucking crazy, and it's something that sounds unachievable, but you've kind of just got to give it your best shot, because at the start of last year, I didn't think the short film was attainable, and it was a huge mountain to climb, but we somehow got to the top of it. And I heard something the other day, and without this turning into this weird motivational video, it goes something like, you can't be upset at the success you didn't get with the work that you didn't put in. So that's what I'm doing, just giving it a shot, man, and see where we get to with it. And yeah, I guess that kind of goes for anybody out there who's got kind of like a dream or like a project in mind, and they wanna go out there and do it. That's kind of what you got to do. You kind of just got to go out there and just go get it, and just see where you get with it. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope you guys have an amazing year, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.